Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Alright, so if you guys are not aware, you might have heard it by now. There's a lot of drama going on right now with Red Hood, this character right here. Now some of you guys might not be aware, which is understandable. You're enjoying the anniversary, alright? This is a pretty good anniversary. I'll be honest with you guys, for a gacha game, first anniversary, this is actually pretty good, alright? There's plenty of rewards, plenty of content. There's a very cool mini game as well to enjoy. So overall, I just think the anniversary was very well executed. However, players are not really happy with the character or the Red Up anniversary pilgrim character, and in this case we're talking about Red Hood. So let's give you guys a summary of what happened. First things first, for context, when this character was released, you will see there's been plenty of essays, Reddit essays. You'll see this on Discord, you will see this on x.com, on Twitter as well. You'll probably see lots of posts similar to this. Nikke's hype anniversary, Red Hood character is underpowered and people are getting upset. So a lot of players have spent their time writing all of these essays. You might have seen some of these going on, alright? And then there's some for analogy of Red Hood situation. And also, you know, never have I seen the community switch so fast, and there's a lot of doom posters about Red Hood. You can see some on the official Discord as well. You can see some posts. Red Hood got absolutely bodied in comparison to the beta environment. Very disappointing. Red Hood is extremely disappointing. Less than half as strong as Alice. Alright, so a lot of different posts everywhere. And yeah, to the point where some of these have been forwarded definitely to the devs. However, there's some misconception going on around, and I want to make sure to set this video straight because I've seen some people spreading a little bit of false information, or at least based on my knowledge, this is not true. There are players saying that the developers are aware of this issue and they are working on a fix. They're going to buff Red Hood. That's not true at all. Alright, so if you can see right here, this is the final post that we will look at later. The developers have been informed of what the player or what the community feels in terms of Red Hood and her performance. So they have been informed. Most likely they are aware, but there's no promise of a fix or a buff whatsoever. Alright, so make sure you guys are getting the right information. I try not to spread like false info to try to give players false hope, because I noticed that usually does not end well. So hopefully, you know, take it with a grain of salt. There's no confirmation of a Red Hood getting a buff whatsoever. Alright, with that being said, let's talk about all of this. Now, this analogy Red Hood situation pretty much is going to be somewhat of an explanation of where it all starts. As you can see right here, an analogy for the Red Hood situation. Okay, imagine you go to a restaurant, you order the 1.8 million damage sandwich. Damn, the waiter serves you a 700k damage sandwich instead. Okay, surely you will bring this up to the wait staff so that the correct sandwich could be prepared for you. That sandwich analogy, I like it, I like it. Let's face it, the clip shown in the JP anniversary livestream depicts a vastly superior version of her, and a falsely advertised one at that. So if you guys are not aware, it all stems back to the live stream for the anniversary. Alright, if you guys are not aware, there's two live streams for the Nikke anniversary. So one is the global live stream and one is the JP live stream. Now the global live stream, they didn't really show the gameplay of Red Hood, but in the JP anniversary live stream, this particular footage was being shown. I don't know if is it a developer, but this a guy with a red shirt, he showcased Red Hood in this particular gameplay, right? So trying to showcase how you want to play her, or give a context of how strong she is in that case, right? So you can see right here, this is going to be a Red Hood gameplay, and you can see he's holding the phone right there. So you can see Red Hood activated the burst 1 right there, Sente activating the burst 2, and then Red Hood is going to activate the burst 3, alright, to showcase that Red Hood was able to activate burst multiple times. However, you can see right here, immediately upon that, and she's going to shoot at her burst 3, you can see right here, Red Hood was doing 1 million damage. So yeah, there's one instance there where she did like 1.8 million, almost 2 million damage. So that's a lot of damage. Alright, so this is where it all starts. Of course, with live streams like this, players do have two different opinions, right? There are some players that say, okay, this is Usually not indicative of the final product, and most live streams, the developers reserve the right to basically, change, buff or nerf the characters accordingly, right? So as long as they are not yet released. And then there are some players that say, oh, I pulled a Core 7 her already and she was underwhelming. I was basing my opinion based on the live stream, which again, it goes both ways, right? So it's hard to say for sure who's to blame here. But obviously, this is where it all starts out. Never have I ever seen a community switch so fast. Honestly, shame on all Doom posters for the whole Red Hood case. Shame. Like, okay, so what if she's slightly under Alice? Last time I checked, she does a lot of other shit. She lets you solo burst for the first phase of the fight, which is funny and goes bang 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 like it's no one's business. Stats aside, she's a good unit and not Nihilista 2.0. I really don't see the issue of how she's mid when she performs well. This is a classic case of gacha player when new unit isn't an eldritch destruction god. Oh, but a pilgrim that was highly anticipated shouldn't underperform under a release day Nikke. Okay, valid point. But isn't Alice basically built to be a DPS while Red Hood can, like, be that or another thing? Like what happened to the fun team building and solving a new quirky problem like new pilgrim unit seems to be tricky gal to put into a team. I'll try and figure out a cool way to output as much power into her. And now it's just Doom posting about a new unit performing admirably. But just because she isn't too damaged doesn't mean she's mid. She's decent, and that's the case. Such an embarrassing overreaction. If you want to complain a lot and talk about how a unit should be OP or some shit, go play Dragon Ball Legends and their stupid shit with a new Goober Janemba. I have no idea what Goober Janemba is. But damn! Red Hood defenders, rise up. I'm not going to Doom post, but I won't stop others from doing so, since they buffed Summer Neon due to the backlash and are hoping for some free candy buffs for Red Hood. Okay? All they really need to do to get her on a competitive level is to buff her burst modifier by 50%. 50%. They just need to give us the Red Hood they showed on stream. That one does damage. And this has all led to us to the final post. Alright, where this is on the Nikke official Reddit, and you can see the official one of these that was pinned by, I think, one of the moderators. Commanders, we are seeing more and more conversations regarding Red Hood and the state she should have been released or was meant to be released in. Okay, obviously, it's a highly anticipated Nikke we are talking about here. We love to see the passion revolving around her gameplay. Alright? What we don't like is the base for discussion some users are going off of. To be more specific, the narrative that is created by certain content creators does not appear to contain substantial discussion material. Questionable video titles as well as tones in such videos make it more apparent. Wow! So this drama starts from content creators! Please focus on your own experience or other more meaningful sources when discussing Red Hood and her gameplay. Keep also in mind, she just released, so it might take some time to unravel her true potential. Okay? Further threads on content creator A said this or content creator B reaction on that will be removed due to redundancy. Dismissed. We already informed the official team about how a part of the community feels in terms of Red Hood and her performance. Keep the feedback coming. Okay, so yeah, that's the Red Hood drama for the time being. Just to summarize it for you guys who are not aware of the situation, I still think Red Hood is pretty strong. When a lot of players say she's mid, they meant that she's not really like the top of the top, right? She's still in top 10 easily, right? Still one of the better damage dealers out there for a lot of players, and especially if you're new, she's going to be one of the better characters to help you out with your account. Now, yes, Scarlet, Modernia, those characters are still going to be better, but it's really hard to just, have a character that have the activation of burst 1 and burst 2 and also be stronger than a lot of the existing burst 3. Obviously, they could buffer for sure, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see if that's what they want to go for. But hey, that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think of this entire Red Hood drama situation. What do you guys think of this entire fiasco going on in the Nikke community? Alright, as always, if you guys haven't already, subscribe, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.